Did Jerome Joe Cruz sexually assault a minor? That is what the jury must now decide after weighing the evidence presented in the case. Before the jury deliberated this afternoon, legal counsels were provided one last opportunity to argue their points of their case. The prosecution contended that the burden of proof had been met in proving that Cruz sexually assaulted the 13-year-old boy. They pointed to three things: testimony from the victim recounting the incident, testimony from the victim's mother indicating a change of behavior from both the victim and Cruz the following day, and testimony from the GPD officer assigned to investigate the case. The prosecution also shared the plea agreement Cruz signed in 2010, in which he pleaded guilty to sexually assaulting a 16-year-old boy. The prosecution cautioned the jury to use the information as evidence of prior acts, but not to base the verdict on the conviction. Meanwhile, the defense argued that the prior conviction should not bear any weight on reaching a verdict. Defense counsel John Morrison stated, quote, "The prior conviction is the most difficult piece of evidence, which may tend to outrage the jury," end quote, adding that Cruz served his time for that crime and is square with the system. Morrison argued that this case is not about the prior conviction. Instead, it is, quote, "about a rush to judgment and a failure by police to collect basic evidence," end quote. Morrison added that the government failed to provide the burden of proof to convict his client.